Check, 1, 2, check, check, 1.
My name's Jon Lemon and I'm a sound mixer and have been for 37 years or something. I'm Australian, I work all around the world, in England, Europe and America, lived on all those continents. When I was very young, sort of had a, interest in playing the bass guitar as, instruments as many sound engineers do. I was sort of fairly crappy at it, so ended up driving the van around with a couple of columns in the back, and I was always the guy who, set up the PA basically. I grew up in the Australian sort of pub scene, and so worked for a lot of Australian artists who then sort of, went on to be big within Australia. I worked for Jan's, the big Australian sound company, for quite a number of years. Grace Jones or Tom Waits or John Mayall, there were people that I had sort of repeating clients. Then in '84 I moved to the UK to work with John Williams and Sky, and then that just sort of took off from there, and really I was just sort of lucky from the mid-'80s onwards, worked for some of the biggest British bands. I am very happy to sort of take on the new because, everything that we use appears to sort of get better and better, because anybody can make an outboard hardware product, and for it to be good, it's got to stand out amongst the crowd. The Adamson world is pretty impressive right now. I used the E15 last year several times in France on purpose. I was out with another PA, but I wanted to use it having, sort of like the Y18 back in the day and Brock's for philosophy. I chosen to use it on this Ray tour, and with the subs and the E12s as underhungs, it's complete now. And we were in a room for 4,900 people in Portland, and I was so worried about headroom, but everything is so coherent that I just had no problems with just level and turning up the vocal and turning it up when Ray's whispering, to pulling back when he's really belting out. It's a very, very dynamic show. And we had a couple of days of rehearsal in there, so it gave me a chance to really walk around and listen to the side hangs of the E12. And I'm very, very impressed with it and the coverage that we can get at the moment. We had so many people complimenting the sound. It's great. I don't say this lightly. I said it to Brock yesterday. I think it's the best PA I've used so far, in my career. The coherence is incredible. I mean, and it's so consistent. So, and on a show like this, that's very detailed and very precise, which is great fun to mix. From a sort of anal point of view, where you've got multiple reverbs and multiple effects going on at once, and you can just clearly hear them all the time. It's precision. It's good.